Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, man. It is your boy Mazier here, and we are back with another Clash of Clans video. And guys, on today's video, I'm actually going to showcase my own attacks in CWL that we've been having with Bernal, Sawan, and Lord. There has been some dramas, and that's basically not really ideal to talk about it. But anyway, guys, I went perfect in the CWL. Yes, if I go to war number 7, it's still going on, but I have done my hit. I got the triple, and if you go to season info and go to clan, that's it, man. I've done 6 out of 6, of course, before this war, and also adding this war, it's gonna be 21 stars in Champs 1. That's Champions League 1. That's an amazing job, I think, and overall it's a great achievement. But look at the others, man. Bernal's accounts are there too. There's Sawan, and also he hasn't been doing too well. He has got triples from left and right on his different accounts, but not too consistent. But Bernal has been doing absolutely crazy, but I only had one account in this CWL on this clan, so for me it was a bit easier. And also I'm gonna show you these wars, but I'm hopefully gonna show you like different styles, because there has been different styles. But overall, I really love the box spaces, and in one of these wars I came a bit late. I think it was 2 or 3 hours late. I came to flag a base, and guys, there was no base left. There was only one base left for me to hit, and that was the anti 3-star base, one of the worst bases that I could have attacked. But I got the dub, man. Alright, so let's go and see what I did. Alright guys, first thing first is this base. Now this was the base that I failed in an esport tournament, so I had to give it a try. I had to tell myself, come on, it's not that hard, you need to triple this base, because then I would have never known I could have actually tripled it. But look at this, the sweeper is gonna push me. The angle wasn't the best, but I got the tornado as well. So now I'm like, oh my god, not again. But don't panic, it's still, the attack's still going on. You need to make sure you do your archers really nicely still. Even with the tornado, you can still get the decent value. But usually I would go and land here and here, so around this area, clone to the middle, so I can get the other rage as well, and also the monolith with shooting the CC. So that archer is not the best, but look at that angle. The archers shoot the inferno and still got that, rage tower. So that's something you need to keep in mind. Sometimes look for the angles. Same angle that I just showed you with the monolith with the CC, but that one didn't work out too well. So now look at what is left from this base. I know this base, so I know the Tesla farm on the Royal Champion is a tougher Tesla farm than the one on the Queen. This player has separated the Tesla farms, so you can have, I would say, less damage inside these compartments with some skelly traps, man. Okay, the most damage on this base, if you take out the core, is just the scatter. There's nothing close to the town hall. And look at this, I'm pulling the king to just take it out with few headhunters, but the town hall actually got 2 my headhunters here. Yes, so now I'm like, oh my god, now I need to use more bars or more headhunters, but I only have 1. I need to hold that for the queen. So that king killing that king is really, oh my god, what is happening? Anyway, wall breaker here, popping the king ulti. But one thing I want you to take a look at is this side right here. After we take out the town hall, you see this building, this needs to go down, so the queen doesn't path here, and she actually paths to the monolith. That's why these barbarians are really important, the way you drop them. Now unfortunately on this base I have no wall breakers left, so I cannot drop the wall break, use some barbs, and the queen is the other side of it, so I cannot use barbs and headhunters nicely for her. And this is where the attack gets super close. You need to have the best headhunter timing, and I did. Really nice right there, took out the queen. And here I'm like, okay, I finally managed to triple this base, man, because I failed really bad on this base in our tournaments. And you can see already that 2 skeleton trap, it's insane, man. I don't like it, okay? But always hold some barbarians for the back end, so in case the champion is low on HP, you can actually take out that archer tower just with the help of the barbarians. And this is a done deal. I was really happy to be able to triple this base. This is a very famous base in Legends League as well, so this can be the method for you to try it out. Alright, this is it. This is that base that I really hated to hit, because it was the only one left. And look at those rages, man. Just look. I'm gonna pause this. Hold on, don't go anywhere. Look at this, and look at that. It's crazy how those rages are placed, and look at the way the sweepers are. So I was like, come on, if there's a tornado here, I'm just gonna go with it, man. I don't care, because that angle was the only angle to go for, not the town hall. Yes, I really didn't want the town hall, guys, and I didn't care about a tornado. So I'm gonna tell you that, because this angle, I knew I'm gonna go able to get the monolith because of the way I clone, and also the CC is close to it, and also I knew the world champion will step slightly forward. That's with every hero. You're gonna see this queen getting that, you know, question mark. Everyone will step forward a bit the place you land the super archers. Now if I hit this royal champion with the super archers, they are going to take out the rage spell for me. These are the exact angle that I talk about on my guide videos, and also on the previous attack that I was just telling you about, because the rage towers are one of the worst things that you can go in with your heroes, man. It's possible to go, you're just gonna lose a lot of hero HP, and look at that value. The value is brilliant. Now where do you start this attack? And it's simple, from the side that you know, for example, there is a Tesla farm, or this base specifically, I wanted to take this scatter shot out, because with this expo and the other expo, when coming from the other side after the town hall poison, there will be too much damage for the RC to handle, and that's where I choose to come from here. And look at that owl, man. Really nicely helping there, but there's still so much base left. Don't underestimate how much of this base is left, and don't forget to funnel these stuff so the heroes actually do go in, and then you can add the royal champion to your heroes. Now where do you add the royal champion is a lot of people's questions, and yeah, by the way, we're just watching the heroes go forward, but I really want to give you that tip for the royal champion. You need to add her either on the opposite side or on the same side. Now you are going to see, because I see this Tesla farm, I'm like, okay, no way I'm adding my royal champion alone there. Okay, you need to add her right now with your heroes to go just on the outside edge of the town hall and not go in the poison of it, so she can help the queen. And also 13 barbs, but look how close this gets, man. That queen ability, I sent a few barbs just for the town hall to shoot those and not target the queen for a few seconds if the ability goes off. One wall break, few more barbarians to help the champion, few more barbarians on the top side, but the expo, I see it now, it got to my royal champion, so I have to use all my barbs. At this point I cannot save the barbs for the back end, because there is no back end. This is the back end itself. You need to drop those barbs, so in case RC goes down, you have huge like amount of troops to just dive into this expo from different angles to be able to kill it. And you see, this is exactly what I did with those minions, with the miner, and oh my, no, oh my god. Okay, that was a bit close. That was close. Thankfully, we already passed this area, so there is no bomb there. But that was a close one. I did not like this base at all, guys. I hated this base, but it was no option for me to hit. And you have to kind of blend in and accept what you have to do in a CWL war. Alright guys, we are on war 4, and this is the base. This is one of those bases that a lot of people really have no idea to hit, but this is such an easy base, guys, to hit it. Trust me on this, and this is your blimp. You need to go and land after the bomb tower and then make everything invisible, but you're gonna see something very interesting here. I had sneaky goblin, one, just one, because that one would have gone to the town hall without anyone targeting it. So in case I didn't get these two bombs activated, that one would have actually get it activated. Simple. One sneaky goblin, no wall breaker, you don't need it. Don't always go with the default clan castle when you're hitting a CWL attack. There is no need for it. And look at the value of this. It's insane. Now where do you start? Usually, I always say don't go into the monolith, but because I know the Tesla farm will be on this side, I need to get through it. I cannot finish on the monolith that has a Tesla farm on it, that I know it has a Tesla farm on it. So it's going to be a tough start, but because there is not much damage at the beginning, I can have some barbarians, some wall breakers, some ice golems, everything going in and tank the monolith so it doesn't target my king, which is one of my most important part of these attacks. Like, the king is really there to help you. Anyway, going in, Titan and ice golem really nicely, but I wish they were a bit more in front of the king. Now I'm trying to take the enemy king without having to drop the headhunters for him later, but it just doesn't work. He goes back And that Rage Tower with the multi Inferno can really be devastating, but the Tornado, that Scatter Shot, the Expo, they're all to my king. So this is where my king actually gets absolutely shredded, and I usually swag my RC on these bases. You're already watching, there is not many base left. You can see I dropped some barbs at the back end, but then I realized, oh my god, hold on, I actually might fail this base that I always triple. So now I need to take out the stuff on the the top side. So and then just watch how I drop my World Champion and what I do with her ability, because this is a single Inferno. Once it locks onto the World Champion and your World Champion is actually shooting these useless buildings, it can go down because the Diggy doesn't have as much speed as, for example, some crazier pets or heroes. But the Diggy now comes out with that Royal Champion ability. We cleared this side, so now the champion went forward for a multi, like the single, sorry. But this attack was really a good plan. In general, I usually, just as I mentioned, really don't use the RC on this style of bases. You've seen my bases, like my attacks in the YouTube. I just don't use it, but I had to. There was so much pressure on me to be able to get this triple, because this was war number 5, I believe, and I needed that triple because it could boost me up for war number 6 and potentially war number 7, that I could have gone triple back to back. Alright guys, we're on the next hit and I'm gonna pause it. Now, you've seen Salvan's attacks. What would you have gone for in this base? It's simple, right? You would have gone for the Town Hall from a side angle. But this is where CWL gets interesting, because of these sweepers. As I mentioned in previous videos, there could be tornadoes right around this area or around this area to catch your blimp without letting it go for the Town Hall. Now with Super Barbarian Army, just look at what I do here. Few bars for those stuff really nicely, and then once the Wizard Tower is low, I drop 3 loons to go in and take the traps on these areas. That's the only trap they can get, and then the blimp to go in and also land right where the multi is. If I even land on the other side of the wall, it's still fine because I have wall breakers, so no need to worry. But you saw the traps are always in the middle, so once you go from a perfect angle, only one of these traps will actually hit you. Simple as that. Now those ice columns will really help me getting that monolith. That's why I didn't pull them. I didn't drop an archer, I didn't pull them later on, but now I'm pulling them so they can hit the ice and get the multi. That little tip that I can give you is use one archer in front of defenses so you can pull that ice just for, I don't know, half a second, so they can come in front of a single defense and they can go down. Funneling my heroes, I have the warden, and this is the plan. I need to wall break any side of this right here, but before that I need to wall break this one so it can be open, and then funnel this box. I need to funnel this side, and also look at what I do with the ice column. The ice column was a bit off, so I didn't grab the multi on another base. I hit the exact same base. I did grab the multi with the ice, but here I just damaged that king quite a bit. There is a Tesla farm, but the good thing is actually my king will always on this base, because I hit it a few times, he always goes to the outside. So when I pop his ability and then I pop the warden ability, this combination of the hero dives are insane, because the king can clear out all that Tesla farm, and then the queen can clear out the town hall. Her ability will clear out the rage, and then she'll clear out that multi-inferno even for me, but I still drop some barbs for the cleanup after it. Royal Champion on the same side that this expo is shooting the king. That's where you need the Royal Champion. Don't drop her on the opposite side. Sometimes it could be dangerous for some skelly trap, and then the queen demolishing her. 2 headhunters for the queen. Perfect timing without my RC even reaching it. And guys, you remember when I told you about that 1 invisibility in Salvan's video? This is it, man. I held on to 1 invisibility. Meanwhile, I got 2 infernos, 2 expos, rage tower, eagle, CC, and the monolith without using my full force of super archer blimp. That's how strong 1 clone super archer is, and this base is absolutely crushed, man. So use this method, because these bases that I'm showing you, they are really popular in wars, CWL, and also Legends League. And that was it guys for the video. I really hope you enjoyed this, learned something new on those attacks, and also if you want to see the other videos on this whole playlist, I'm gonna have the link right now on your screen, so go and watch that because they are really interesting videos. And I hope you also having an amazing day so far. Hope I see you soon on the next one, so take care and peace.